great friends. Hey, I am recording this on my iPad, so if it doesn't look like I'm looking at you, the camera is over here and the middle of the screen is over here, so I'm looking directly at it, so please forgive me. But I want to do this video because I haven't done a video in so long. How y'all doing? I hope you are well. I know I am. I have so many things to update you about, so many things to tell you about. I want to tell you about my birthday. I just had a 67th birthday on January 22nd. I want to tell you about my nails. I want to tell you about YouTube. And I want to tell you about just how I've been and what's been going on and why I haven't uploaded a video. First, Happy New Year. I was determined I was going to do a video by January 31st, and today is January 31st, and it's about 9:45 in the evening, and it took me some doing to put all of this together. I have every light in the house on. I got my water over here in case my mouth gets dry, because I want to talk to y'all, because I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. Okay, first things first, YouTube. YouTube has discontinued, has deleted 125 of my videos. Can you believe that? 125. Excuse me. I'm not taking that out. I'm leaving everything in. Y'all gonna get all the ums and the ums and the coughs and everything today because I want to put this video up. I'm determined. Okay, so YouTube deleted 125 of my videos. So all of my earlier hair videos and everything I made is gone. So that means that leaves me an opportunity to do more hair videos, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. This hair is very old. It was a video that I did with my 3-row teasing comb. I did do the video. I did several of them. I haven't been pleased in the videos with the videos that I've been making lately, so I've been discarding a lot of them. So I apologize for that. I have a lot of videos in the queue. I just haven't been liking my videos lately, and I don't know what it is. I think I'm holding myself to the standards of others instead of just doing my own thing. So today I'm just going to do my own thing. Okay, so I will be making more hair videos. I promised you all a video on decluttering, on downsizing. I haven't forgotten about that. I'm trying to put that together. And I promised you all a video on my nails. And I'm going to tell you something. This is the first nail set that I have really been happy with, that I really think was successful. I put these this poly gel on about 2 weeks ago, right before my birthday, and maybe that was a week ago. And I love the color, but I put some black on top of it. You may be able to see some of the black still left somewhere in the cuticles or something, but I put black on top of it. There's some black there. And because I wanted black nails for my birthday, I wanted black and white nails. That's why I started with this white. But when I put this on, I like this color so much that I decided I would come back to it for Valentine's Day. So I'm about to do a Valentine's set over top of this. Not really Valentine's, but a decorative set. And I promise to put pictures up in the community because I'm not doing well at filming overhead. I did buy a tripod for it, and as soon as I bought the tripod for it, I lost a little phone that I was using for the camera for my overhead, and I don't know where it is. So, but I'm not going to not make videos because of that. I'm going to keep on doing it. So that was YouTube. YouTube and my nails. Those are two things that I wanted to talk to you about. The other thing that I want to talk to you about is my health. I had been sick for about 6 months. From June of last year, I got sick where I started to have pain. I was having pain in my arms and my back, and I just didn't know what was going on. I'm sorry if you can hear my heat coming off and on, but I'm still going to keep going, okay? So I was sick, and I went to the doctor, and I told him I'm in pain. I haven't been in this kind of pain in so long. I don't know what's going on. Give me something for this pain. So we agreed, instead of giving me Tramadol, a painkiller, I would take prednisone, 5 milligrams, and Cymbalta, 30 milligrams, because Cymbalta makes you think that you don't feel bad. So, okay. So I got that. I felt better for about 2.5 months. Then I started to get pain again because I started on 15 milligrams of prednisone that made me feel really good. But when I tapered down to the 5 milligrams, I started to feel the pain again, and I got sick. And I didn't understand what was going on, but I'm still moving on, still trying, still doing things. And in December, the end of November, the beginning of December, I got really sick, and I woke up with chills on December 2nd. And I called my daughter and I said, I have chills. I've never, ever had chills in my life. Never, ever. But I woke up that day with chills, and I told my daughter, I really have chills all over. And I don't know what's going on. She said, well, you probably had the flu. Now, mind you, I had the flu shot, but I know you can get the flu even though you've had the flu shot. So I said, well, okay. So I got up and I took some Theraflu, and I took some Tylenol, and it made me feel better for a couple hours. Then I felt that ache again. So that night I started to wheeze, and I wasn't really, I was in such pain, I was so sick, I wasn't really thinking about what the wheeze meant. So I called my grandson and I asked him to bring me some soup and to bring me some juice because I had not eaten the day before. I was just too weak and too much pain, and I just was having a terrible time. So he came, he was on his way, and I got up and I went to the bathroom, and on the way from the bathroom I fell. So I had to lay there until my grandson could come and pick me up. So my grandson came, he picked me up, he made my soup, he made me some tea. He said, I'll call you later and check on you. Okay. So later on that night, I remembered that I had to take some medicine that I had to take in a shot. I have to take this medicine called Benlysta, and I take it because of lupus, and it helps an awful lot. So I'm taking that medicine, and because I know this is the day that I have to take it, and it's like an EpiPen, and you just use the alcohol pad, and you clean an area on your thigh, and you just stick it in and hold it for about 20 seconds, and all the medicine goes into your body, and it clicks, and everything's okay. So I took this medicine, not knowing what was going on with me, thinking it's just the flu because I can take the medicine with the flu. But you can't take the medicine with an infection. And at the time, I did not know I had an infection that I could not take with the medicine. I had another infection, a TMI, a UTI infection that I had been dealing with for time that it would come and it would go and it would come and it would go over the summer. And I took the medicine with that and I was fine. But I did not know that I had another infection. So time passes and I am, not feeling well. The medicine is wearing off. I started to wheeze again. I couldn't breathe. And I'm thinking, God, what is going on? I started to pray and I called the ambulance. Well, the ambulance came and they had to break into my house because I was too weak to get up and come to the door. They had to break into my door, come into my apartment, and pick me up off the floor because I was back on the floor by that time. Because I had tried to get up again and I was too weak to lift my legs to get into the bed. So I just laid on the floor. I just slid on the floor. So what could I do? I called the ambulance and slid on the floor. I laid on the floor. So, and I laid there until they came and got me. Well, by this time it was about 2:30 in the morning. They took me to the emergency room and they said, well, you have a really bad UTI, which I knew and I was taking medicine for. They said, but we're checking to see what else is going on with you. So what they decided to do was to give me an antibiotic, which they did. They gave me an antibiotic and they gave me pain medicine. But then, by then I started to wheeze again. And I asked, can you have the doctor give me something to help me get this mucus out of my throat? So they checked me for COVID and they checked me for flu and they checked me for RSV. I think the other contagious thing that's going around. They checked me for that. And then they came with a portable screen for x-ray. It's amazing the stuff they have these days. They bought the screen right and set it behind me and took an x-ray of my lungs. And they found out I had a pneumonia infection. I had no idea. So by then my blood pressure was going down, and because I had taken the medicine that I'm not supposed to take with a infection, I had taken. So my pressure was going down and they said, we're going to admit you to the hospital because your pressure is really low. My blood pressure is always almost perfect. So it's supposed to be 120/80. Mine may be 121/82 or something like that. But my blood pressure is generally always very good. So if something's wrong with my pressure, I know something is really wrong. So they decided to admit me to the ICU unit. ICU, you know what? I never thought I'd be in ICU, but they admitted me to ICU because this was the only place they administered the medication, was in ICU. So I was in ICU for 4 days. Then they sent me to a room to wait until they could send me to a rehab center. I was there for 1 day, and then they sent me to the rehab center. And I was in the rehab center for 9 days. So from the 3rd to the 19th, I was in the hospital. I wasn't sure whether I was going to be home for Christmas or what was going to go on, but right before my birthday, a month before my birthday, a little more than a month before my birthday, December 19th, and my birthday is January 22nd. I came home December 19th, and I celebrated my birthday on January 22nd. And that made my birthday even more exciting because God allowed me to be here for that birthday. Because the way I was going with that, thinking I had the flu and taking the shot and not being able to breathe and all of that, I almost didn't make it, but God allowed me to be here for this day. I was in that rehab for 9 days. That's another story. It was very chaotic, but the physical therapy and the occupational therapy was excellent. I came home to a team of people that took care of me for 3 weeks, a nurse, a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, and a nursing assistant who I love with all my heart to this day. If I never see her again, I love this lady because she took care of me above and beyond what she had to, and I'm so appreciative. So everybody, Happy New Year if I haven't said that already. And I thank God that I'm here, and I thank God that you're here also. And I'm glad that you came to watch this video today. And I promise that I'll have more, and I am going to be more consistent. Even if I have to break out some of those that I really didn't like to upload, I am going to make videos because I love interacting with you. I love being in contact with you. I love when you communicate with me. I love when you share and you bring your friends over. So please do that so we can talk. I want to talk about old lady stuff. I want to talk about stuff that's happening in my life now. I never had a grandmother, so I didn't know about things that happen with old people. So I want to talk about old lady stuff, stuff that interests me, stuff that interests you, and I want to share with one another. So please like, comment, and share. And as always, I love you and God loves you too. Bye-bye.